Hi guys, this is Stephanie from Grow Green Homestead. Whew. Trying to get out of, trying to get away from the sun. All right, so I'm in the process of replacing the black paper that has the holes in it and weeds growing through it with this good, better black paper. It's supposed to be 25 years. My husband is out here helping me in the garden pull up all that stuff.
What's up, y'all?
Anyway, so he's helping me pull that up. I told him to be careful about ants because he's had a run-in with them this past he had a run-in with the ants this past summer.
The ants got a zero understanding.
Anyway, so we're pulling up the black paper so I can put down some more black cow and some fertilizer before I put the good black paper down. I still do have my water lines, my drip lines in there. I'm gonna pull those up before I put down the black cow in my lines. Now I'm not sure, I might just till this entire space instead of having just 4 rows. I might just till it all in with some black cow, so it'll take probably about, goodness, about 20 bags of black cow to do what I need to do to go ahead and mix all of this in. And I have some other bags of like soil conditioner as well that's been sitting over there in the corner taking up space where I plan on planting my flowers, so I can bring some of those bags over here and just get them out the way. You can leave that one.
Yeah, I know, it looks pretty good.
You still got a piece right there on the edge. Yeah. Yep, just that little edge right there.
Yes.
Oh, you gotta pull that next row too, because that's where the last peppers were. Yep. Just pull it and walk. It should work. We never did pull up that that last pepper plant. Anyway, so that was a task for him for today. We were supposed to have somebody coming to look at the HVAC. He's not here yet, so we figured we'd just run out here and do this real quick because it has to be done. And I went around to all my trees that I have and I tried to kind of top them.
Look how poor that soil is.
It's okay. It could be better.
Right. You see that brown and black looking, you know, color in there.
It could be better. We're gonna work on that. But yeah, I tried to top my trees. I hate cutting the center out of my trees. These are apple trees down this lane. I have this big Golden Delicious, which it has never, I think it produced apples like a handful of apples, but they weren't like super big, and after that they never produced anything beyond that point. So I'm trying to work with this tree, and if it doesn't produce anything within the next 2 years, I'm replacing it with something better like that Arkansas black. Hey, I'll do what I gotta do. Anyway, so we're pulling up this paper. Pull that pepper plant with it. Yeah, it got to go anyway. Yep, that's the goal. I got some leftover paper here, and down this little space right here where you see that black paper, I might plant something there and kind of leave like a little walkway into the garden that way. I don't know. I do want to put some black paper as well all the way leading to the edge of that black paper there where the peach tree paper ends, and bring it all the way down to that white stand right there, and down and around that tree and up right behind him to make me one more row for some stuff, and that will be my full square. But I don't know if I'm going to have enough black paper to do that. So I'm gonna work on this first and then do what I can to fill in the gaps. All right, so he got that all done. I'm also working on a project over here where the blueberries are. So this little area up under the house eave never gets rain over here, so the grass hardly ever grows, which is a great thing. That's why I put them here. But the blueberry plants won't ever get watered because of how the rain usually comes in and from the eaves, and the water coming down out the downspout there. So what I did was I added this rain barrel kit water catcher thing. I don't know what it's technically called. That's what I'm calling it. Anyway, so I added that, and then I'm going to attach this hose, and I'm going to have the water feed out around my blueberry plants, and hopefully that'll keep the ground wet enough to water the plants and keep them happy and healthy over here. Also, when I purchase some more black cow, I plan on putting probably about 10 bags over here from that corner to here, like to the left of the to the right on camera, to the right of the rain spout. So whenever the rain comes out, it goes wherever it goes, and then my artichokes will be here, which I'm starting to grow some. I just need to till this dirty in just a little bit and get that situated so I can get my artichokes in the ground. I don't know what these roots are. Those vines, roots, I don't know what they are. They coming from off some plant somewhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some good gloves on and pull that up, put my dirt down, black paper, and then plant my artichokes. I don't have to worry about watering this section because it's not covered by the house, and all the rain from the road usually floods this area. So once I get the black paper down, the good soil to help keep the moisture in, and put some mulch on top of it, once I do the, well, I don't know about the mulch. That's if I have extra money. Look, I'm trying to stay on the budget here. After I put the black paper down in the soil, I'll consider putting a mulch on top of it to make it look nice, but it's not required. All the way around here. Actually, some black paper is already right there. As you see, the grass doesn't care where it is as long as it's growing. Anyway, so over here up under this big oak tree, I have my blackberry plants. You probably cannot see them. They are in there. That one's actually doing pretty good. Got some blackberry plants, and I have, oh my gosh, I think I have like 5 more plants coming. I think they're thornless. I hope they are thornless. I think it's the same kind as this, and it's the Prime Arc thornless blackberries. I'm gonna have to get into there and just make this my official place for these blackberries. This spot gets pretty good sun, I think, at some point in time during the day. So that's where I put them. If they don't do well this coming season, I'll move them again. Anyway, so that's all I got. Oh, and that soil that I was going to use for the garden out there, my rows, it's just this little corner right here by the asparagus. I have, well, like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. It's about 6 or 7 bags, and 1 bag of mushroom compost. It's all going out to the garden with the black cow and everything else. So all this can go, and I could plant me some flowers over here to attract pollinators. I got the tiller fixed. I tilled in the soil, added some more of the Scott's topsoil, and whatever I had in the corner where I'm doing my flower garden, my flower bed with my elephant ears and stuff. And this is as far as I got. It looked like I have bodies in here, but I don't. It's just high rows of soil, and this row here is wider because I'm planning on doing 2 rows of corn, maybe 3, it depends, probably 2. I'm not gonna push it because I want them to do pretty good. So 2 rows of corn here, either tomatoes or peppers. I think it's supposed to be tomato, pepper, tomato, pepper. And then it rained last night, so my new row here is kind of blended in, but I can still see it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to till that in with a few bags of the Scott's topsoil with some black cow that I'm going to pick up tomorrow. And I'm on these rows, I'm not going to till anything else in. I'm just going to add the black cow on the tops of these 4, 5 rows. I'm just going to add like a 2-inch layer on the top, and I'm going to let the seeds grow through the black cow. And then once they get to this layer, I put down bone meal and blood meal in there. You can see that right there. That's that bone meal. So once they hit that, they'll go through another growth spurt and put on flowers and produce healthy plants. So I think all I have to do here in these 4 rows is the black cow, the tops, the Scott's topsoil in the long row where the squash is going, which I said the squash was going somewhere else, but change plans. So after I put that black cow and put the hose line, the drip line down, which it worked pretty good last year. So I'm reusing these hoses on drip irrigation and the timers to get that going. I had plans on using this sprinkler, but it seems so very wasteful, and I'm pretty sure if these lines are not long enough, I have 1 extra coil that I can add to this line to create enough space for that last row. And I'm gonna try to do double lines, so 1 up and then 1 down, and then go to the next row up and down each one, so they can definitely get watered. And I'm probably going to put them down, I should be putting them down like right now before I add the black cow on top of it. And then I'm gonna put the black paper down. I'm gonna get my holes in the plastic at a closer time when I'm planting, so grass won't grow through it, because I don't like pulling grass anyway. So I'm gonna get all that settled today as soon as I get off the camera. And then once I have it all done and wrapped up in plastic, I'll come back and show you how it looks. Okay, y'all, so I went ahead and put the drip line down, and like I said, I was doing 2 lines per row, and I also lined it up through the trees so the trees can get watered as well whenever everything else out here gets watered. So this is what it looks like. And like I said, I'm going to pick up some black cow tomorrow to top this off about 2 to 3 inches high per bed. And I did not have enough line to do a double row for this one, but this is going to be like the squash zucchini area anyway, and they're not supposed to get a ton of water, so I'm okay with that. It not reaching all the way to the other end, and this area stays wet back here when it rains a lot, so it should stay pretty moist